Have you ever woken up and felt that the entire day was already decided by the first 10 minutes? Maybe stiff joints, foggy thoughts, or a racing mind had you feeling behind before breakfast. Today we're going to rewrite that script. If you're over 60, a consistent, nurturing morning routine is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It safeguards mobility, sparks mental clarity, and boosts mood. But before we dive in, please lend a quick hand. Tap the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss practical tips crafted just for you. When the alarm sounds, or when soft daylight naturally stirs you, avoid bolting upright. Instead, lie still for 2 slow breaths. Feel the mattress support your spine and notice where you might be clenching. On the 3rd exhale, consciously release your jaw, soften your belly, and visualize tension dripping down through the soles of your feet. This 30-second body scan calms the sympathetic nervous system and prevents that sudden spike of cortisol that can leave you jittery before you even swing your legs out of bed. Now slide your feet to the floor but remain seated on the edge of the bed. Circulation slows overnight, and standing too quickly can cause dizziness or falls. Wiggle your toes. Then perform 10 ankle circles each direction to lubricate joints. Follow with 10-foot pumps, pulling toes toward the shins, then pressing them away. These tiny contractions act as a venous pump, helping blood move upward and giving your brain a gentle signal that it's time to be alert without a caffeine jolt. Reach for the water you placed by the bed last night. While you slept, your body lost hydration through breathing and perspiration. Sip 8 to 12 ounces of room temperature water, adding a squeeze of lemon for vitamin C or a pinch of sea salt if you use diuretics. Feel the cool liquid travel downward, awakening digestion, lubricating joints, and thinning blood just enough to ease the work of your heart. Many people confuse early morning sluggishness with fatigue when they're simply dehydrated. Stand slowly and stretch tall, interlacing fingers with palms pressed skyward. Take 3 long breaths, expanding ribs in every direction like an umbrella opening. On each exhale, let arms float down behind your back to open the chest. This counterbalances years of forward posture from computers, steering wheels, and knitting needles. While your hands are clasped, gently pinch shoulder blades together for 3 counts to stimulate upper back muscles that protect the spine and keep you standing straight. Next, invite daylight to do its magic. Step onto a balcony, porch, or simply lean toward an open window. Let natural light hit your eyes without staring at the sun for 5 to 10 minutes. Morning photons shut off residual melatonin, reset your body clock, and trigger serotonin production, which later converts to the sleep hormone you'll need tonight. For older adults, this practice has been linked to better sleep quality, steadier blood sugar, and even reduced inflammation markers. While enjoying the fresh air, practice 4 rounds of box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold again for 4. Visualize each side of the square as a pathway drawing calm energy through your body. Controlled breathing massages the vagus nerve, drops blood pressure, and primes digestion. You'll notice shoulders lowering, heart rate slowing, and an almost audible quieting of internal chatter. Dynamic stretching only takes 5 minutes and pays enormous dividends. Start with 10 shoulder circles forward and backward, then place hands on hips for gentle hip circles. Follow with 10 chair-supported mini squats, focusing on engaging glutes to protect knees. Finish with a set of marching steps in place, raising each knee comfortably high. These movements lubricate synovial fluid, activate proprioceptors that guard against falls, and cue muscles to support joints throughout the day. With the body awakened, give a little time to the mind. Sit comfortably cross-legged in a recliner or at the kitchen table. Close your eyes and name silently or aloud 3 things you're grateful for right now. Let each gratitude rest for 2 full breaths before moving on. This micro-practice rewires neural networks toward positivity and has been shown to lower inflammatory cytokines in seniors, proving that a thankful heart truly does nourish the body. Now it's breakfast, but not the sugary cereal of years past. Aim for a plate that balances protein, fiber, and healthy fats. You might choose steel-cut oats stirred with Greek yogurt, blueberries, and crushed walnuts, or scramble 2 eggs with spinach and tomatoes, paired with half an avocado. If chewing is difficult, blend a smoothie with almond milk, a scoop of protein powder, frozen berries, and flaxseed. Protein repairs muscle, fiber supports digestion, and good fats feed the brain. Place your medication organizer beside your plate. Taking prescriptions at the same time each morning cements habit and stabilizes blood levels, especially for blood pressure or thyroid drugs. Swallow each pill with a deliberate sip of water, then mark the compartment visually empty. If reading small print is a challenge, use color-coded trays or smartphone reminders with spoken alerts. The goal is 0 guesswork and 0 missed doses. While breakfast digests, give the brain a gentle workout. Spend 10 minutes on a crossword Sudoku or a brain training app that tracks improvement. Prefer pen to pixel? Read a stanza of poetry aloud or recite lyrics from a beloved song. Speaking activates more neural circuits than silent reading, strengthening memory and articulation. Regular cognitive stimulation helps preserve executive function, a key to staying independent well into the 8th or 9th decade. Notice we still haven't opened social media. That's intentional. Early doom scrolling hijacks attention and spurs a cortisol spike that can linger for hours. Save news and notifications for later, after you've filled your own cup. Protecting the mind from alarmist headlines first thing is an act of self-respect that multiplies the benefits of every other healthy habit you've layered in. Before leaving the table, pull out a small notebook, paper, not digital, and list the 3 most meaningful tasks you want to complete today. They might be a 30-minute walk calling an old friend and practicing piano. By keeping the list short and values aligned, you turn an overwhelming to-do mountain into a focused path. Studies show writing goals by hand increases follow-through by more than 40% compared with keeping them in thought alone. Head to your wardrobe and choose clothing that energizes you. Soft fabrics, easy closures, and colors you love can all uplift mood. If arthritic fingers rebel against buttons, invest in magnetic shirts or pull on pants. When you glance in the mirror, gift yourself a genuine smile. Even a forced grin activates facial muscles that send all is well signals back to the brain, nudging dopamine and serotonin upward without a pill. Connection is next. Send a quick text to a child, sibling, or friend. "Good morning, thinking of you. Have a wonderful day." Or if you share a home, offer a warm hug. Social bonds are potent medicine. They lower mortality risk more than quitting smoking. Starting the day with outreach reminds you that you're part of a larger tapestry of lives, giving purpose to your actions. Turn household chores into movement snacks. While rinsing breakfast dishes, play a favorite song from your 20s and sway your hips. Sneak in a gentle two-step with your partner or even a solo twirl. Music plus motion plus a light laugh releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone that counteracts stress and supports cardiovascular health. Inevitably, obstacles appear. Maybe knuckles ache on rainy mornings or time disappears when caring for grandchildren. Remember, routines are tools, not chains. If joints protest, perform stretches seated with resistance bands. If time is tight, combine steps. Drink water while standing in sunlight, or breathe deeply while waiting for oats to cook. Progress, not perfection, builds lifelong habits. Let's deepen the movement component. Keep resistance bands or light dumbbells in the living room. Do one set of bicep curls, overhead presses, and seated rows, 10 repetitions each, using slow, controlled motions. Strength training twice a week preserves muscle mass, stimulates bone density, and sharpens insulin sensitivity. Pair strength with balance drills. Stand on one foot as you brush your teeth, alternating legs every 30 seconds. Posture deserves its own mention. Throughout the morning, imagine a golden thread rising from the crown of your head, lengthening the spine. Each time you notice a slump, roll shoulders back, lift the sternum, and let shoulder blades glide down. Good posture expands lung capacity, relieves neck tension, and projects confidence that invites positive social feedback, an upward spiral of well-being. Sound can further enrich the routine. Create a playlist of uplifting tunes dated to your high school or university years. Research shows autobiographical music activates memory centers and boosts mood in older adults. Let these familiar melodies accompany breakfast prep or stretch time, and notice how the body naturally aligns with the rhythm, turning mundane tasks into a mini dance. Many medicines require an empty stomach. If you must wait 30 minutes before eating, shift the order. Wake, hydrate, sunlight, breathing, stretching, then breakfast. Routine frameworks are adaptable. Core principles stay constant. Hydrate, move, breathe, nourish, connect, and plan. Harness technology as a silent coach. Program a smart speaker to guide a 5-minute meditation or schedule an automatic reminder that says, "Time to drink water and smile." Wearable devices can deliver subtle vibrations when posture sags or step counts lag. Technology, used mindfully, removes friction and builds consistency. For chronic conditions such as diabetes or hypertension, integrate self-monitoring. Check blood glucose or blood pressure after hydration and before breakfast. Record readings in a notebook or app, noting sleep quality and stress levels. Regular tracking turns data into insight and empowers you to partner proactively with healthcare providers. Fast forward 2 months. You rise before the alarm, joints gliding more freely and mind clear. Morning tasks move smoothly, leaving surplus energy for hobbies or volunteering. Friends comment on your glowing complexion, and your latest checkup shows improved blood pressure and resting heart rate. None of this came from a drastic overhaul, just small, consistent actions stacking day after day. Life is messy, so treat the routine as a menu. Traveling? Pack a resistance band, a pill organizer, and a collapsible water bottle. Caring for a sick spouse? Shorten the practice to the essentials: hydration, 2 deep breaths, and a gratitude thought. What matters is returning to the routine as soon as possible while forgiving yourself whenever reality intervenes. If weather permits, enjoy a 10-minute walk after breakfast. The gentle movement aids digestion, stabilizes glucose, and delivers a second dose of sunlight. If skies are stormy, march in place while listening to an audiobook. The body recognizes movement stimulus, even on a small scale. Before you step away from the breakfast table, take a full minute for mental rehearsal. Close your eyes and picture the next several hours unfolding smoothly and vividly. You stand from your chair with a stable core and relaxed knees. You slide your arms into a lightweight jacket without shoulder pain. You greet the mail carrier with genuine warmth, and you savor a mid-morning stretch without rushing. Mental imagery lights up many of the same motor and emotional circuits as actual movement, priming your nervous system for success. Studies on older adults show that those who practice visualization walk farther, maintain balance longer, and experience fewer falls than peers who rely on willpower alone. Imagining harmony before you act is like proofreading a letter before sending it. Errors are corrected in thought, saving trouble in reality. Finish by placing a hand over your heart, closing your eyes, and softly saying, "I showed up for myself today." This 8-second affirmation strengthens the neural bridge between action and identity, ensuring tomorrow's routine begins with less internal resistance and more anticipation. You now hold a flexible blueprint for mornings that fuel energy, balance, and joy after 60. Start with the steps that feel easiest, then layer in others as they become second nature. Over time, these minutes will safeguard independence and amplify every aspect of your day. If you found this guide helpful and want more science-backed strategies to thrive in your 60s and beyond, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Here's to bright mornings and brighter days ahead.